Freckles.
Yeah. Not good, not bad. That's that. All right, so Melanie was asking about the names that we use in the other class. I'm going to write these names up, and I want you to tell you what they mean. I want you to tell me what they mean. Okay? This is my name. Kutos Logos. Poios. Poios esta logos. What kind of word?
No.
A noun. Kalasta onoma.
Is it related to epistemology?
Ah, so that is episteme.
Doesn't have to do with like, what is the word?
It is related. It is related, right?
What's the word for before?
Well, proteron.
Or isn't there a studying?
Oh, you're probably thinking of pistuo.
Does that have to do with letters? Like a letter? You're right.
Pistuo, which means I believe. Okay. What's that?
Does that have to do with like a pistolary, like a letter?
Well,
Or is
so
the epsilon just augmented stuff? So I guess.
okay, so let me help you there. Epe states.
Something to do with standing on something?
It does have to do with standing something from the verb pistema, right? Pistema. So estesa, right? Okay, epistates. Okay. Good, good. Any other ideas? The epistates is literally one who stands upon. Okay, so how might that translate into the roles that students might play in a discussion group, in a colloquium?
The leader? Or...
The leader, there you go. The leader, the epistates. Okay? Okay, opter. Tisimane opter. It does have to do with seeing, okay? As in horo, opsimai, right? Opsimai. Eidon, opter, okay? From which we get optikos, for example, optic, okay? So what might this person do in our class? Is what? Oh, no, that's epistates. The opter.
They're charged the camera.
They're in charge of the camera. Kalas, the opter. Opter is the video producer, okay? To say my name, zetetes. Kutos logos apo tu rematos steteo. 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 Just say my name, steteo. Steteo. The website for the search class is Stateasis.
So is it the one that deals with that?
With what?
The basis.
Yeah, what is Stateasis then? What do we call humanities? Hmm?
Classics.
Humanities 101, 102, 103. We call it what?
Search.
Search? The searcher, zetesis, is the searcher. Okay? Zetesis means searching, the search. Zetesis. Zeteo means I seek, I look for, I'm searching for something. Zeteo, I search, okay? All right, so the zetesis is the person who does the searching. This is our researcher who does this on the internet, okay? We need things on the internet. Te poie ho graphius. The writer, okay, the writer. Okay, what would the writer's responsibility be?
Records, like notes.
Take notes, there you go, the graphius. Graphius. He's the one who writes. Look at these endings here. Tes, ter, use. Those are all regular things, endings that refer to a person who does something. Okay? So a polites. Polites, what does a polites do? He lives in a polis. He participates in a polis, right? What about a poetes? What's that? Yeah, the one who makes something, a poet, right? What about a basileus? One who reigns. Okay, there's our ending. Basileus. Kalasta. Are ekete erotemete?
Is the epsilon omega ending, is that a standard ending that signifies something?
Oh, the epsilon omega ending. This is a class of verbs. Okay, like poieo,
Is it just the
or oikeo. Right? These are verbs. These are so-called contract verbs. Verbs whose stem end in an epsilon. Okay, and we have verbs that end in alpha, like for example in orao, or timao. And we have verbs that also that end in omicron. And they condense, they contract together. Okay.
So when you said that the air ending, that wouldn't be that, would it?
Yeah, no, those are all nominal endings, yes. Mater, pater, mater, dugater, those are all regular rate. Well, there's rator as with an omega, but those are all endings. That ending is someone who plays a role.
So I just got a second question. In the 24th, the one that we just went through, when it has the ending dugatros, what is that?
Okay.
Twice.
Tes, dugatros. So what's happening there? That's genitive.
So that's the genitive ending.
That's right.
That ending.
Mater, matros. Okay. That's this ending, that air ending, is a third declension, so it's going to go through those endings. Galasta. Noon. Justin. Parakalo. Mether menua. Ton proton kai deuteron kai triton logoi. Logus.
So while Mandane
Uh-huh.
lived together
Uh-huh.
with Cambyses.
Alistair.
Astyages, in the first year,
Mhm.
saw
Uh-huh.
another vision.
Alistair.
It seemed to him
Uh-huh.
that out of
Uh-huh.
the genitals of this daughter,
Uh-huh.
a vine grew,
Alistair.
and the vine
Mhm.
covered all of Asia.
Uh-huh.
Having seen this,
Uh-huh.
and having handed it over
Uh-huh.
to the dream interpreters,
Uh-huh.
he sent for
Uh-huh.
his daughter
Uh-huh.
out of from the Persians,
Uh-huh.
being pregnant.
Uh-huh.
And he watched her
Very good.
having arrived,
Excellent.
wishing
Uh-huh.
that the one
Wishing to.
wishing to destroy
Alistair.
the one born from her.
Alistair.
For
Mhm.
out of the vision,
Mhm.
the dream interpreters
Mhm.
of the Magi
Uh-huh.
indicated
Right.
to Astyages
Uh-huh.
that the offspring
Mhm.
of his daughter
Mhm.
would be going to rule
Uh-huh.
instead of that one.
Very good. Alistair. Alistair. Protos. Uteros. Me miła parapolo pros pros toiada parapolo.
Therefore, Astyages, having watched these things,
Okay, watching over these things, paying
Watching
attention to
over
these things. Note that this is in estota chronoi, in the present tense. Alistair.
thus,
As Euros beginneth of.
as Cyrus was born,
Uh-huh.
having called,
Having called Alistair.
having called the man Harpagos,
Arpagus, the man. Uh-huh.
living.
With Oikeon, okay, Carlos, Oikeon. Let's see what Oikeon says. What our Boethema. Lege. Oikeon. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So Herodotus egrapsa Oikeon, okay, with an 8 instead of alpha. Tutoto epithetichoi in a tukete entoi pentoi kai ekostoi on acknowledgement. So in 25, we're going to see this. Okay. Vennes hekastoikar kathedone eisen hai oikeai praxis. Nu, tisse mine oikeo. What might that mean? Our note doesn't help us much. What might that mean? Okay.
About his house.
Of his house, okay? This is from oikos. It does living in the sense of inhabiting, okay? So it's one of his household. It's a person that belongs to his house, it's oikeon. From his family, we would say, you know, the oikos or the oikia extended to include all of those to whom or who belonged to the oikia. Okay, so Harpagus is one of his people that belongs to his. So he's a servant. He's someone that serves the king. Okay, and his stotaton.
And most.
We just saw this related to Torema Kistuo. The what? No, that's histema. I stand. It's duo. It's duo. I believe, I trust, I have confidence in. Okay.
So, most trusted?
Most trusted. Most trusted
Most trusted of all the meads.
of all the maids.
And
Epitropon. This is a from trepo. Trepo. Tissimane trepo. I turn. Trepo.
You had that in like first or second.
Yeah, I turn trepo. Remember where we're turning to the different sides, okay? And that's in the middle voice, okay? So I turn myself, trepo my, okay, trepo. So what would epitropos mean? No, pere. Okay, we just, what's that?
Is it over? No, under.
Epa can mean on top of or above.
So.
We just described him. He's a member of his household. He is the most trusted of all the maids, and he is
Most experienced, like
very good. That's a nice guess. Very good. For example, at the beginning of the Odyssey, Odysseus is described as Olutropos, which means much turned, okay? Much turned, much experience, okay?
Is it like over the other swords and like in a leadership position?
Could be, but think of what is Astylages going to ask him to do?
Most easily persuaded.
Maybe not easily persuaded. That's not in the sort of notion of tropos, but keep going, keep working with it. He's the most trusted if I'm epitropos. Loyal. There you go. I am turned toward, or I am turned. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm devoted. We would say devoted, right? The most loyal or devoted. Okay. Or a loyal. Okay. Of those ton how to. Okay. The one to whom he can turn. Okay? Elega autoi toiara.
So, said these things to him.
These things like this, toiara, that follow. Okay? Toiara. If you just said tada, that would be these things. But toiara are things like this. Okay? Things like this. Why is he saying things like this?
Because he doesn't know exactly what.
Because he doesn't know
he said.
exactly what he said, okay? But he can imagine what is going to be said, right? Okay? Kalasa. Very good, Justin. So thank you. Thank you. That was excellent. Amy, go do that whole thing again.
Okay. So while Mondane was living together with Cambyses, Ostrages in the first year, he saw another vision.
Yeah.
It seemed to him, so it seemed to him that out of the genitals of this daughter, a vine grew. The vine covered all of Asia. Seeing this,
Having seen.
having seen this, and like fearing,
And to put a feminine.
oh, and like presenting it to the dream interpreters.
Very good.
He summoned her from the Persians. He summoned the daughter from the Persians, the daughter being pregnant. So he saw her coming, or like arriving.
And she, having arrived, he, and her having arrived, he had fulasa.
He saw her,
Not saw,
greeted her,
no. Fulaso, fulato. Got it. We see the verb again, fulasomenos.
so he
Boethe ate, paracolo, Justin, helper,
Oh, so watched.
so
watched over, guarded.
he watched over her, her having arrived, wishing to destroy the child, or like, the thing born of her.
The thing that comes to be, that came to be from her.
Or because from the vision, the dream interpreters of the Magi, like designate, or they described,
They described or they expressed to him.
okay, so they expressed to Ostrages that,
It's the same word that we use, semino. What does something mean?
okay,
Okay. Clarify to them.
so they told him that the child of his daughter
Right.
would rule over him,
Would be about to.
would be about to rule over him
Rule not over him, but
instead of him.
instead of him. Now listen.
So Ostrages, he therefore and then the same word, like guarding.
Guarding, note this is in the middle thing, so guarding or watching for these things on his own behalf now, right? Okay. We might even say protecting himself regarding these things.
Okay. Once Kuros was born, having called Harpagus, a man of the household and most trusted among the Medes, and of all the needs, and like a leader of them.
Not a leader. Epitropos.
A leader. Let me just like a sorry, like a one who's in charge.
No, has nothing to do with being in charge.
Oh, he's like the most trusted, the most loyal.
Very good. Very
Like
good.
a really loyal person. That he said sort of things like this.
Things like the following to him. Carlos. Tilege, Helenakei, Abby, ho astilages.
Harpege.
Harpaga.
Harpaga. Pragma.
Pragma.
Would that be indirect discourse? Or would,
I don't know, let's find out.
hon ansoi prostoi.
Prosto.
Prosto. Medamos parecrese. Meda ema ta parabele. Parabale kai halus elomenos. Ex usteras soy autoi peripeses. Laba ton paida hon mandane etica kai feron de eis suotu seautu apoktenon meta da Dapson tropoi Hotina autus burlei.
Ara ekete eratemata peri tu logu. Melanie, Megua, Parapolo.
So Harpagus, like whatever needs.
Okay, Harpagus, Pragma. Pragma. It is related to pragmatic. It's related to the verb prato or praso. Antisemane praso. I what? I do. Okay, so a pragma would be what? An action, a thing that is done, right? Okay. So a thing that is done, a matter, okay. Hon an soi prosto.
Like whatever.
This is tu totorema apo prostipema.
Is it like
Pros.
before?
Yes, put before soy.
Before you?
Okay. So this is the aorist subjunctive. Okay. And whenever we see this on, okay, this signals a shift in the mood. Shift in the mood. This matter, a matter which I am presenting to you, of the kind that I'm presenting to you. We would even say, you know, that I would present to you, okay, because this is subjunctive. Okay? Me damos para crecer.
Is that like don't disregard it?
Yes, me damos in no, so this is an adverb, okay, me damos.
So like by no means.
By no means parakrese. Disregard, okay. Parakre kraomai, okay, to do or act or to use, okay. Para, yeah, don't neglect, don't work around, okay? And,
Neither choose
parabale, from balo. What's that?
To walk.
Oh, that's from bino. Bino is I walk. Balo,
or was it like a joint?
throw, right? Okay, so parabalo, what that might be.
Disregard everything.
Disregard, okay, parabale, throw to the side, okay. Do not emma. Do not ignore me, okay? Do not parabale, do not throw me or put me to the side, okay? Don't ignore me.
Okay.
And Elomenos alus. This is a very hard sentence. There's lots of things going on there. And Elomenos
Definitely another name.
from Hyreo, Hieretissimene Hyreo. Hiereso Hielon.
Oh, like grass versus.
And choosing, having chosen, and having chosen for yourself others. Ex husteras soi autoi therapeses. Now let's look at the note here on this one. This is really hard. Okay. Okay. So ex husteras, okay, so ex husteras, okay, hate he prothetike parathesis, okay, tisemane prothetike parathesis. Prepositional phrase, okay, this prepositional phrase, ex husteras, Herodotus egraxa husteres, homoion est. It's the same word as like. This one. Toi et remata husteron. The adverb husteron. Okay. Ho semine catatin dialecton ton anglicon afterwards or later. Okay. All right. So we got that much. Now, soi autoi herapipte. Okay. Hate he phrasis. Deloi. Deloi is another word, deloo. Okay, deloo. This is actually one of those words that is an Omicron contract. Deloo means makes apparent. Okay, or means. It's another word. It's a synonym for semine. Means akribos. Literally. Okay. Akribos means accurately, okay, precisely, means precisely, to fall in with yourself. Okay? Pera pipte. Pipto means I fall. Okay? Pipto. Pesumai epison. Okay? The English, to be caught in your own snare, probably comes closest to capturing the meaning of this. So this is an idiomatic expression. Okay? All right. Tisemane. Now let's go put this all together. And Helomenos alos, and having chosen for yourself others, ex hustera soi autoi therapeses.
Afterwards, later.
Then catch yourself in a snare. Just don't do it somebody else and catch yourself.
Yeah, and get caught.
Yeah.
Okay, and get caught. Okay, so let's put that whole sentence together.
Starting from where it starts talking.
And let's come down here. Let's look at these two new vocabulary items. Okay. Okay. So we've got parakraomai, abuse, ill one, treat with contempt. Okay. Parabalo, cast or throw aside. Okay. Deceive. Okay. I do want to point out that that a word that you're quite familiar with is another compounded form of this, as in diabalo,
Like diabolical.
as in diabolical. What this refers to is throwing. I throw something across. I put in your way. Okay. So someone that hinders. Okay, that causes problems for you. Diabalo. Okay. And diabole is something that is put across one's path, okay, from which we get, okay, which means
Devil.
the devil, right? Alice. All right. Okay, Melanie, you can do it.
So Harvados, this deed or
Very good.
which I like put before you,
Very good.
like don't disregard it by no means.
That's right.
Disregard it.
By no means disregard it. By no means treat it with contempt. Okay. Think it lightly. Okay.
Neither to me, throw like to the side.
Yeah. And neither literally throw me to the side or deceive me. Okay. Don't deceive me.
And
Having
like having chosen
others.
others later, you like will be your own undoing.
Yeah. You fall into a trap. Okay. Very good. Harpagos. This thing, this duty, this thing to be done, this action, which I am going to present to you, do not treat lightly. Do not deceive me, having recruited or chosen others, that you fall into your own trap later on. Okay. Erku, Parapalo, Melanie. Lava, John Biden.
So that's pretty on right? Is that to like take?
Hey.
So take the child of Mandane.
Whom Mandane et.
Oh, so who Mandane for? And that
And Theron.
that's a
No, that's Balo.
This is a
Participle. From Pharaoh. And carrying, okay. And carrying it, right? Don't bite it. Ace Sal too. And this, because ace always assigns the accusative case, right? This is ois or ace oikia. Oikia. Sal too. To oikian. The house, Sal too. Of your own, okay, to your own house. We use exactly the same idiom. Where are you going this afternoon? To Bill's. Okay. It's understood to Bill's house, right? I'm going over to Robert's. Okay, and apoktenon.
So that's like kill or sacrifice.
Kill it, yes, this is the aorist imperative, the second aorist imperative, and kill it. Okay? And kill it. Metada thapson propoi potena autos pule.
Meta can be
With, but note here that we don't have any object. Meta. And something, thapson. Here's another aorist imperative.
that's like buried.
And buried, okay. Okay. So this is this first aorist. This is the first aorist imperative. And buried. So what might meta mean? It can mean with when it takes a genitive case object, but it can also mean what? After. And after thapson. Buried it. Propoi.
That's the same word in German.
And very tropos in this means a manner or a way, okay? In a manner, tropoi, in a manner, ultima autos ule.
Was it like as you will?
Exactly. Ultima in whatever way, ultima, whatever way, autos, you yourself, ule, wish. How about that? Okay, so go through it again, Chris. How does spell, Melanie? Excellent. Okay, the sentence. What Astuage says, yeah?
Okay. Archivist, okay. A deed that I present to you, for you to
Medamos.
do not that's not throw aside, it's do not ignore.
Well, not me. Do not treat it with contempt, okay? Do not take it lightly.
Do not throw it aside.
Not yet. Not.
Throw me aside.
Uh-huh.
And
Meaning,
do not deceive me.
do not deceive me.
And another.
And elomenos,
and do not.
and having
Another.
having selected others,
Having selected others.
chosen others,
Afterwards, later,
uh-huh.
ensnare yourself.
Fall into your own trap.
So take the child of that whom mandane for, and carrying it
Carrying it.
To the house view. Kill it. After. Furthermore, bury it. Okay, so bury it. I know the next part, but I'm missing.
Bury it in a manner.
Oh, in a manner. In a way that you wish.
Whichever way you wish. Okay. Okay. Now this is now note that here's a good example of a fraction. Okay. So ule would take a direct object. The David and the two okay? But this is David is because it's attracted to that, okay? Tinatropoi. Tinatropoi is an expression that you'll hear. It says in what manner or how. How is tinatropoi et poieso did he do it? Okay, tinatropoi, in what manner? Okay, and this is the indefinite hotina, indefinite relative, in whatever manner. Hotina, whatever manner you yourself. Kalasta. Abby, go through it again.
Okay, Harpagus,
Uh-huh.
this is the king's saying. The deed,
Uh-huh.
which I was, no, sorry, I put upon you.
Which I would present to
Which I
you.
would present to you. Do not cast it aside,
Uh-huh.
do not ignore it, do not ignore me,
Do not deceive me.
do not deceive me,
Uh-huh.
and, others,
And Pelomenos, alus,
choose others,
and having chosen
and
others.
having chosen others, ensnare yourself later.
Uh-huh.
Take or carry
Take the child.
whom Montane bore, and carrying it,
Carrying it. It's a present participle, right?
carrying it, into the house of you, into your house,
Uh-huh.
kill it.
Uh-huh.
After, bury in the way that you wish.
Uh-huh.
Bury it in the way that you wish.
Alice. Amy, one more time.
Gotcha. Okay, Harpagus, this deed which I present to you, do not, do not, treat it with contempt. Do not deceive me.
Uh-huh.
And having chosen some, others,
Uh-huh.
don't, fall into your own snare.
Exusteras,
After,
later.
don't later fall into your snare. Take the child which Mandane bore, and, having
And carrying
been
it.
carrying it, take it to your house.
Carrying it into your house.
Yes, kill it.
Uh-huh.
After this, bury it in whatever way you wish.
Alice. Ara eketero temata?
I feel like I know where the story's going.
It's interesting where it's framed, how it starts, or you must have said something like this, it's kind of foreshadowing.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
totally.
And just we know that Cyrus did.
Yes.
Because, but
Absolutely.
then Cyrus comes before the king later.
Because he does all of those things, right? Huh?
Cyrus,
Okay. Okay, Alice, I'll see you tomorrow.
Kind of like Moses' story.